Hello, darling. Thank you for visiting my channel. This is Libra Lay, and I'm here with a February message for the zodiac sign of Libra. I have the cards all shuffled, so I'm going to go ahead and lay them out. Hope you all are doing well today. Okay. I feel like there's a situation that you're no longer curious about. I think that you were like on the fence about what it could turn into, if this thing had potential, if you were going to miss an opportunity by not fully entertaining it. These were all your concerns, and they had you in this position of being stagnant. But I feel like that now you are currently aware of what it is and what it ain't and what it can't be. So you have decided to take some action. This action was inspired by someone just not making any movements. There being a lot of unanswered questions. And it's seeming like someone was maybe having, you seen them maybe living their life elsewhere, or living their life and not adding you in wherever that you fit in. You waited, and now you're no longer in that holding pattern, because you see that it's only kind of like leading to stagnation. So even with just the simple thought of you like, okay, this is not going the way I expected, I'm going to go ahead and move forward. But it's like as soon as you do that, the person who wasn't giving any energy towards the situation, they start to notice that maybe you're not giving anything. So they're like, hold on, let me let me step forward, because the energy shifted in you. You no longer really give a fuck. So now they give a fuck. They want to come forward. They want to give some type of action. But the only thing is that they struggle with, I feel like you would struggle too, maybe with the way that things would progress in this situation, because this person is a little bit of a pessimist. They see the downsides of every situation versus having like a optimistic point of view, while you would be able to give that to them, and you would switch that that idea in them where everything is going to be my downfall. It would drain something from you. You would start to feel like you're a counselor, or you're constantly in this tunnel of, I'm going to have to coach this person into this to get them to do that. It would become more frustrating than anything. So because of all the energy that you would have to give to this situation to shift this person's perspective, other than them being like self-reliant, they're a little bit codependent. So that would become just an issue for you. If I'm reading for a woman, you would definitely take on the masculine role, because this person sits more in their feminine. I also would say that they're lazy. And you're kind of a little bit more outgoing or ambitious. If things kind of don't go your way, you're like, what's next? How can I revamp that to still make it go my way? It's nothing is ever a no, not a solid no to you. And because you have worked on, you haven't always been like that. And it's not saying that everyone that you run into is going to be at their full potential, but to kind of like sit around and hope and pray that they turn into this person that, you see the potential in them, to hope that they turn into, that they manifest that potential. It has had you in this holding pattern for this long period of time, and you got nothing from it. So I feel like that you're ready to withdraw from this situation. I feel like too, your confidence is up. You're like way more grounded. And I think that a lot of things you like keep in your head, you just eyeball them and you're like, I seen that, And so because of that, you're like, all right, I seen that and I'm gonna move accordingly. I don't have to tell you why I'm moving that way, but, and also if you have faith, that I'm not going to stick in situations that don't totally suit me, it looks like that something else comes forward for you that is very emotionally fulfilling. You begin to communicate with this person, and I don't know if previously you were in a better relationship, however that ended, and then you ran into this person, this Debbie Downer type person who you were being very hopeful for, and it hasn't really turned out the way that you wanted it to. Now this new person is coming in, and it's very premature, but it reminds you of the past, kind of where you felt loved when you gave love. Unlike this other situation, it's not really hard to deal with this person. It's not hard to love them. And I think that another good thing that you fuck with is that they're consistent. That is the main thing. I feel like that. Make sure that you take it slow. Also, don't show your whole hand, you know what I mean, up on meeting this person. Some things you want to keep private. You want to listen more than you speak. Because you don't want to have to backtrack on something, because everybody doesn't have the same level of understanding. You might say something and you don't mean it in a derogatory way, but because this person has their own triggers, like we all do, they might take it that way when it's something that you could have actually kept to yourself. So just be careful with your words. Like I said, this person that first came out when we started the reading, you don't see it turning into what you thought it was going to be, which is okay, because sometimes we get some jump starts with people, but it don't really go nowhere. That's what it looks like for you, Libra, but it's okay, because as soon as you I'm not wasting any more time here, even if you wasted 1 year, 2 years, that is no more. And so you're transforming, and you not giving it any more of your energy. They start chasing you, but you're still like, because there's somebody who comes up who's way more grounded, way more consistent, more your speed. So just follow your heart and don't play yourself trying to stick with something that ain't been working, because there's like 4 billion people on this planet. Like, come on now, Libra. Okay, I hope this resonated with you. And I hope you have a good rest of your February.